Welcome in. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Let me know down in the chat, okay? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let me know how the energies are treating you, okay? I know we're in a new spot today. But yeah, so with my injury and everything, when I come down here, I sit down here for hours. You know what I'm saying? Because why would I put my brace on my ankle, limp myself downstairs for like 20-30 minutes and then limp myself back up the stairs to go in my room? No, I just rather be down here all day. You know what I'm saying? So usually, right, with this injury, if I come down here with Tyson, it's really just to I sit down here, right? I can go outside, right? You guys can't see, but my back porch is right there, so it's not really it's hard for me to go outside and still touch some grass type of thing, right? I can still go out there and do that. All right, okay guys, so yeah, I know we're in a different space today, but that's okay. I just unlocked another room. If you book one-on-one 30-minute sessions with me, you might see this room more often versus everybody else in the collective, right? So it really just depends, okay? So today we're just gonna vibe. I might do a quick message, right? I wanted to show you guys these new Oracle cards that I got. If you watch the video for today, if you have the subscription plan or the 20 seconds that I made available to everybody, right? If you go watch that video, it's just me opening the box with the cards, right? And you get to see that whole process, right? I'm not going to show you everything the deck came with, right? If you have the TikTok subscriptions, you can see the entire box opening, everything about the deck. I showcase the cards and stuff like that, so you can see all of that in that video, okay? If you're not, we're gonna get into this. I'm gonna go ahead and pray into the cards and just get a quick collective message. Welcome in. Hi Hoover, how you doing? How you feeling? And then he go right back to the trash. Oh my goodness, Tyson. Alright, we are doing the collective reading today, okay? Stick around, enjoy the energies. You're doing good, period. I'm glad you're doing good, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and pray into the card real quick so we can get into this reading. Today's not gonna be a super long live, but because of how late it is, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get on here, get on YouTube real quick, so just a pop in, check in on y'all and see how the energies are treating y'all, okay? Something real quick today. I call upon our great divine, our most high, our divine ancestors, and our divine spirit guides to give us the divinely accurate messages each individual soul needs to hear today through these messages, my Lord, in order to grow, learn, and evolve. Please allow me to deliver these messages in a divinely elegant manner that allows for each soul to interpret and understand the messages that you have for them today to be in accordance with your will for their destiny timeline. In Jesus' name we pray, amen, and so it is. Ashe. Y'all know I got Gerald recently too. Selenite, Gerald. What's up, Spirit? Gerald said he's the king of kings. Okay, I tell y'all every time I pick out a crystal and then I sit with the crystal, program the crystal, I ask the crystal what is its name, right? What is its energy? What name represents its energy, right? So somehow I always end up with crystals that ain't anything that means royalty. Those are the crystals that always seem to find me. I know y'all are you people, so that's so cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think other people name their crystals, but it's I'm not naming them. I'm asking them what their what name would represent their energy, and they give me a name and I go with it. You know what I'm saying? I do not pick, because some of these names I would not have picked. Okay. Hi, am I saying Aya? How you doing? How you feeling? What's the vibe? Let me know down in the chat. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Crystals are their own divas. All right. They will do their own thing. This deck has like 100 cards in it, right? This is my smallest deck ever. Okay. Still new, but this is literally my smallest deck. I've never used a deck this small before. But I love the pictures. And I feel like it's very easy to understand and interpret. Wow, Spirit said they just wanted to get straight into it. Okay. I guess we're still talking about how these energies wanted to fool you into believing they were this partner. I'm so sick of these energies, bro. Like, right, they spent money on this, y'all. They spent money on this, okay? They spent money to get some spiritual work done, right? Y'all remember where your money goes, your energy flows, okay? So they spend money to have you really believe that they were this, look, good fortune, right? This happy ever ender, right? With Spirit going yeet. Spirit's like, no, they're toxic. Okay. You say you feel stuck? If you need a personal reading, it's $5 or $10 for a 3-card or 5-card reading, okay? My Cash App is in my bio, alright? So yeah, like, they really paid to have you see them in this light, and Spirit is going, nah. They thought they had... They thought they were going to win this sweet life. Right? This oasis, this calm. Cards falling on my hand. Right? And it's... So you see how it was the ace, right? The all aces card that came out, right? And that fell on my hand just a second ago, right? Spirit said they fumbled the bag. Spirit said they thought they had this on lock, but they fumbled it. Okay? They really... this is crazy. Spirit is always talking about these energies, guys. Especially the last, like, I feel like September, October, like end of September, beginning of October, Spirit has been talking about these energies and the endings that they've been going through, right? And how they've came up against you, like, has been talking about, like, this runs deep. For Spirit to be talking about this still, like, wow, they thought they could pull strings behind your back and keep... Y'all, I love this deck. Because, I mean, like, what can I even say? Because, like, it literally just tell you, they thought they were going to influence this and manipulate this and keep quiet about... I'm going to let the cards speak. Because, like, welcome in, guys. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let me know down in the chat. Okay, so... Pulling strings, influence and manipulation, right? Yes. Okay, this is the pure and toxic oracle deck. Okay, so it's gonna get into, all right, it's gonna get a little messy because it's about to get into the nitty gritty of what we need to know, right? Like they tried to keep this a secret. They could also be trying to hide the fact that they are going through these endings from you. Okay? They're trying to keep that, like, so you can't be like, oh, you're the one who was out here doing all this hubbubaloo, hocus pocus that the Lord is trying to warn you about, right? And make you aware of the situation that's going on. Even though that they're trying to hide this and keep this hush hush, Spirit is like, no. I don't know who you're hiding this from. Right? They could be a Virgo. Virgo dreams came in. They could be a Virgo for some of y'all. Earth sign. But you're going to have the last laugh. They get to watch you win. Wow. Why they get left out in this storm looking for... Okay, wait. Let's talk about it. They can also be obsessed with you, because this card does say obsession on it too, right? So like they're watching you win, right? Which is why they're in this heartache, this grief. Okay, they're seeing you get all the things that they paid money to take from you so that they could have. Right now they're being abandoned. Let me move this up some. Now they're being abandoned in the storm. Right, this could be trying to reach out, call out to your energy, because they're like, oh no, like I didn't think this was gonna be the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Because they made a mistaken evaluation. Okay, they misjudged you. Okay, they thought they had this in the bag, and now the Lord is saying they're going to have to look in the mirror. Right? Spirit is saying you're going to see the reflection of all the darkness that you've been trying to put on this world. It is going to come right back to you. You're going to be forced to deal with yourself. Okay. Right. This says the mirror one is not ready to face a reflection of what they will never become, except the truth. Right? So this person could be trying to deny that they're even in the wrong. Okay? Like this card here says, just as day turns into night, integrate with ease the shadow and the light. This person is having a hard time integrating their shadow and their light, right? And Spirit is going, now you're going to have to look in the mirror. And y'all know usually the things you don't like about other people or the things you don't like about yourself, right? Things that you tend to do. If you get irritated that somebody else is doing it, is you probably do it. You know what I'm saying? And they're just a mirror. You feel what I'm saying? So you were this mirror for this person. Whoever these individuals were, you were this mirror for them. Them coming up against you. Remember, we talked about this the other day. Spirit said it was all divinely orchestrated, so that they could be knocked off their high horses, right? But these people really like, yeah, they. Okay, I'm gonna read what this card says now, because this card right here is explaining what they're going through in their psyche. Okay. Decisions made with uncertainty, stepping into the abyss. Dark aspects of yourself, the psyche, the unknown, facing difficult realities, transformation. These people are going through dark night of the soul, ego dance. Okay, the best way I can say this is Spirit is saying, my light child went through all these tests and tribulations to get where they're at today. Right? They learned the lessons, they did the deed, they did everything they were supposed to do to get them where they're at today. You want their destiny without ever doing any of that work. Right? So Spirit is like, okay, hold on. I'm going to put you through the same tests and trials and tribulations that my light child had. The same exact ones. Now, it might be a little amplified because karma is the B. Okay, she's not your friend if you get on her bad side. Okay, so you know that's gonna amplify those trials and tribulations, of course. But if you could get through those plus pay back the karma you had, why shouldn't you get your destiny? Right? Spirit is like, why shouldn't I give you your destiny? You know what I'm saying? Okay, but if you will sit here and try to take somebody else's who did the hard work but don't want to do the hard work, then I'm not giving this to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like they wanted your destiny without any of the other trauma you had to go through, any of the backstabs, betrayals. They don't want none of that stuff. They don't want what it took to get you where you're at today. Okay. You said you need an opinion. This guy keeps. I'm trying to have a convo. Is it like they're being weird or creepy, or they're just trying to talk to you? I mean, trust your intuition and follow your spiritual discernment, but at the same time, like, if it's harmless, it's harmless. If it's not, then, you know, if you feel like it's weird. Okay, so some of y'all are going to be traveling, period. Soul's calling, yeah. Yeah, no, spirit. Could also be gonna be world known, like worldwide, internationally. Trying to like, right? Because you got these wealth, financial security coming in. So a lot of your guys' financial situations are going to be changing soon because of this golden path you're walking on. You're on the right track, okay? Don't ask God right now if you're on the right path, because Spirit is telling you, yes, you're on the golden path, right? Follow the path. Follow the yellow brick road, okay? The yellow brick road is getting you there. It's there. Just keep going, right? Don't stop halfway. Keep going, okay? Because, I don't know, whoever's because, radiant energy, authenticity, inner peace, magnetic, attractive, your aura is always shining, okay, healthy on all levels, mind, body, spirit, okay, chakras aligned, okay, rainbow child, divine light child, yeah, so I don't know who decided to come up against you, but it was a really poor move. Y'all just heard what I said. So the day is amazing, period. But he has a girlfriend. Oh, sis, no. He could take his musky, crusty self somewhere else. How do you have a girlfriend and you're flirting and trying to talk to somebody else? Weird. We're not going for that. But y'all heard what I said. I said that, you know, this is not something they should have been doing, right? This did not work out for them, okay? And then you see the cards that popped out. It's lights out. You're gonna be receiving like some of these people. The Grim Reaper is coming to visit, okay? The Grim Reaper, all right, the god of death is going to be coming to visit, okay? Some of these people, and you're going to be getting communication about this. So if you have a relative or ex or a friend from long ago, if you have anybody in your life, you start seeing people drop like flies and stuff like that, just know the Grim Reaper is paying them a visit because it's lights out. They came up against you and Spirit was like, now I gotta send my destroyer angels down there. And you're gonna be getting communication about this. It's kind of dark, guys, but you're gonna be getting communication. Some of these people are literally point of no return, endings, finality. It's lights out. Like, this card don't be playing, okay? This card is like, these people messed up and they messed up bad. And look, while you are going to be getting sacred. Look, I didn't even see those cards flip out. I just looked at the deck and I'm like, wait, there's cards that flipped out. I didn't even see that. Look. Whereas you are going to be getting these sacred gifts for your how you've believed in miracles and kept the faith, okay? What time is it? 1:39. Yes, and thank you for the rose, hun. Let me see. What other things you want us to know, Spirit? Spirit, you tell us too. Alright, this is a throat chakra, truth, communication, with another communication card. Hold on. Truth, communication, purity of expression, finding the right words, speaking and listening. Okay, this is, you're speaking your truth, right? But you see it coming out with communication again, okay? Like, you're going to be receiving communication about certain inheritances, blessings, right, that are going to be coming in for your life, okay? Whereas these people are, I just seen the truth bomb card. Yeah, they're receiving a hard truth about endings they're going to be going through, right? So some of these people could be sick. Some of these people could be sick out here. Cancer. Truth bomb. Oh my goodness, what did I just say? I just said that. Oh my god, I said that these people could be sick and getting the. I saw the truth bomb card and I was like, these people are probably sick. And then the truth bomb card came out. Yes, these people are sick. I don't know if they got cancer or something, but they're sick. They're not getting better. This is something that's going to bring an ending to their lives. Okay. That's why the finality card came out. It's lights out card came out, right? I was just saying that, y'all. Seriously, shocking and unexpected information revealed. It's destroying previous beliefs where they thought they were going to get your destiny, right? Where spirit was like, yeah, no, you're not getting anything from my child. You're weird, right? And the spirit is like, actually, I can go ahead and give you this, spirit is saying pneumonia? Ooh. Oh my God. Somebody's having chest problems? Oh God. May the Lord have mercy on their soul. Y'all know sometimes we can talk about a little dark stuff. You know, I don't really like to talk on the dark things that are happening right now, but Spirit wants you to be aware. I'm not going to take that. Spirit wants you to be aware of just what's going on and why you're seeing people drop like flies, right? So yeah, I kid you not, it's kind of crazy. Like they're going through these endings because of how they came up against you. I am like, Lord have mercy on their souls, but you know what I'm saying? They still need judgment immediately, right? Because wow. And see, I'll put this card back and see if it's gonna come back out or anything. Yeah, oh my goodness, bro. Because they unwanted communication, intrusive, uninvited guests, invading privacy, right? Probably looking into you, getting divination or psychic medium readings on you. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's tarot or psychic medium, right? They are getting some kind of work done to disregard your boundaries, your energetic boundaries, right? To try to bring you this unwanted communication. Remember, we talked about this in the beginning of the reading where they were trying to make it seem like they were this good luck charm, like they good fortune, and you could, you know, have this heavenly ever after with them, try to parade around like they were all rainbows and sunshines, and Spirit snitched and said, nah, toxic. Okay, y'all remember. Look, hold on. I don't like moving the cards after I place them, but I want to show y'all. So y'all remember, they spent this money on this spiritual work to make it seem like they were this rainbows and sunshines, and Spirit is saying, oh, hecky no. Okay. Ain't the one, right? So, yeah. They were being intrusive, okay? Invading your privacy, doing what they should not have been doing, right? Interruption. They were trying to interrupt your destiny. They were... And that makes sense. And that's why they're receiving this truth. Why I seen the clown card? Spirit is saying these people are clowns. The whole circus, the menagerie. Okay, you don't know, menagerie means it's a special kind of zoo with locked up, caged up animals. It's not really a good thing, but you know what I'm saying? These people, they're part of this circus, this zoo, this menagerie. Okay, doing this hullabaloo, hocus pocus, right? Thinking they this magical person, like they truly understand how energy works or how the Lord works. And I told y'all, we talked about this before when I said that these people really did not care that they had to come up against the Lord to take your destiny. They did not care, and so the spirit said, I don't care either. Like, yeah. I like this transcendence, right? And Spirit is making you aware, right? I like this awareness. Aware of the hidden evidence that was secrets that were buried. to show you the way out. Obviously, they wanted a way out of their own karma and stuff too. But as well as Spirit wants you to be aware that you can alchemize this energy, right, and use it for your most heavenly experience on this planet. You feel me? Wow, that's so, yeah. What I say, so you can alchemize the energies, right? And Spirit, what? You can alchemize the energies, and Spirit is saying also go ahead and do that cord cutting, baby. Okay? Alright? Alright, breaking free from negative influences, severe the energetic attachments, and reclaim your power. Alright? That's your way out with these energies. Okay? Spirit is saying alchemize the energy and cut any attachment they might have to your energy. So you need to stay up on your spiritual protection, do a spiritual bath. I have posted ingredients as well as instructions on how to do spiritual baths. And like certain cleansing and stuff. So you have all that there. I also tell you guys all the time, Palo Santo, Florida water, spiritual protection, those are your best friends. Okay, for spiritual protection, Palo Santo and Florida water are going to be your best friends. Okay, if you can't afford all the fancy stuff, you know, that all the spiritualists and witches, you know, and high priests and priestesses be using and stuff like that, is fine. You don't have to, right? I'm telling you the two things you do need. Okay, alrighty. You want to be a witch on a budget? That's fine. I'm telling you what it is you need then. Palo Santo and Florida water, okay? People are like, what about sage? Palo Santo and Florida water. They are the potent, that's the potent stuff, okay? The potent stuff, right? You never know what they're mixing in with the sage either. Like, some people tell you, but like a lot of times they will mix other things in with the sage, which it's not bad things. It's just like Palo Santo and Florida water in their pure concentration is just a lot more potent. Okay, you use Palo Santo and Florida water, I swear you'll have demons running and crying for their lives. Okay, they'll be crying. They'll be like, why did you even send me over there? Why would you have me deal with this person? Like, they're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad at whoever these people are throwing these who believe jubilee magic hocus pocus spells at you. Okay, they're gonna be mad. Alrighty, because no. So make sure you're doing that. Make sure that if you're looking for the instructions and the ingredients, make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube and just look through the YouTube post on the community page and it's in there. Okay. If you have Discord, right, it's also in our Discord hideout. Okay. As well on my Instagram threads. Okay. So those are the 3 places you can find those. Only places I really like put text post. So if you're ever looking for like certain practices or stuff like that, I would look in those areas first. Okay, especially Discord. Like if you really want to know, like learn about different practices within spirituality and learn different tricks and tips and stuff like that. You know, you want to connect with people who are like you. You know what I'm saying? With spiritual gifts, right? Interested in the same things you're interested in. Okay, then our Braiding Bunch hideout would be for you. Okay, the link is working now. Somebody just recently brought it to my attention that it wasn't, so I did have to fix it. But it is working, right? People have joined since I fixed it, so you know, you can use that. That honestly will be your best bet, especially if you want to talk to me one-on-one, or you have questions and stuff that you want answered. Like that is going to be your best bet. As well as you can DM me on any of the other apps. It's just that Discord is like, if you ask me something, everybody else benefits too from it, right? So, all right, I love you guys. Remember, we speak love, justice, and peace. Y'all have a blessed day. Amen. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.